and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Texas. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Hale. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
The short hands, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The Longhorns offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys.
He's going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
The Longhorns in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hale. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Working the middle, it's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Going up top again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. High the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the stakes.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Manning. There's the pressure. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The short hands, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Close to the marker, it's Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Hale. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air, it's Simpson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Got a man. It's Hale. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown time!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight and get back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. To the air, it's Manning. He lost one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Young. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He turns that loose down the right side.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Oh, they're after him. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Holds it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Manning. Flips it out on the screen. Runs through the tackle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. I imagine imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on second down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got it.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Looking for room at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Boy, did he. Just scorched that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. 42 Spider. 42 Spider. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. It's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He fires to the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Texas! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Young. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Looking for a man. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Williams. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead, you know.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And here's the third interception of the night. Bringing it back. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. He's going to take off. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Pulls it in. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To throw, it's Russell. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A little screen to the running back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. He'll try the left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You mutts. Protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ringo. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Tide offense rolls onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Russell. Quickly complete. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that complete.
Turning it on! Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And here's what I like about this play, man. First thing you do is take away the easy stuff. Make him react, get him outside the pocket, and now you got to catch him. You got to have a plan for a mobile QB when he gets out the pocket. Who's going to pull the trigger, come up, and chase after him? Nice discipline by this defense to get the sack.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll take another shot here. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been active.
He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover.
Well, some might think this